Salutations, family. Welcome back to the Electric Leaf, where it is my goal to assist you in nourishing your mind, your body, and your chakras. So, today I wanted to show you guys how I'm making this salad. And I've already chopped up these tomatoes. These tomatoes are, I have 7 Roma tomatoes here in this bowl. And I saved this last 8th one so that I can show you how I cut it. And then I have these 3 avocado, and then I have 2 halves over here that I kind of butchered, set them to the side. Now, this salad is alkalizing. If you want it to be completely Dr. Sebi approved, then you want to use these key limes here instead of the lemon and the limes that I'm going to be using. All right. So, yeah. And also, you want to stick to the spices that are on Dr. Sebi's list, because the list has changed since the last time I really followed it. So you might want to check it out for yourself. But what I did is I just cut the top part off, cut it in half, and then I cut it in 4s. Cut the tomato in 4s here. Okay. So, is this, oh. You can always tell when your knife ain't no good when you go to cut a tomato. So anyway, this is how I cut the rest of these tomatoes that are in here. And this salad is such a good, refreshing, cleansing salad, a chelating salad, alkalizing salad, you know, revitalizing salad, energy aligning salad. This salad, because of the tomato and the basil, it really works to energize your heart chakra and your root chakra. Solar plexus with the citrus, the onion, that's going to be more towards your solar plexus. The avocado, more towards your heart chakra. All right, so now that I've got the tomato in here, now I'm going to just add a little bit of Himalayan pink salt, okay, to the tomatoes. And I'm just trying to do it quickly because I love sharing food videos, but sometimes it's just not, you know, it takes a little bit more editing to do, and sometimes I just don't have time for all of that, okay? So I've taken the big parts of the basil. I've taken the majority of the leaves off of these thick fibrous stems, okay? So I've even got some flower petals mixed in here. But what I'm going to do is take it and then just kind of like bunch it together like this. And then I'm going to chop it down, okay? Some of the seasonings that I'm going to use are not, you know, Dr. Sebi approved, but they are really good combinations of flavor. And I found that it's really important to get the flavors in there when you're trying to help other people in your family or in your circle to eat more fruits and vegetables. The key is to get it flavorful, okay? Get it real flavorful. But salads like this, food like this, I love eating this way. Some people will say that eating like this doesn't have anything to do with your spiritual practice and that the food really doesn't make a difference, but it does, because the food makes a difference in how we vibrate. The food makes a difference in how we think. The food makes a difference in how our skin glows. You know, I was looking at my skin. Well, I always look at my skin. I've got some things going on with it right now, but it's still beautiful, I feel, because I don't wear foundation, but I always get accused of wearing makeup. And it's because I do eat like this quite frequently. I'm not vegan anymore per se, but this is a typical meal for me. You know, I go plenty of days, weeks, months without eating any meat, because the food does make a difference, you know. All right, so now that I've got this pretty much chopped up, Now that I've got this pretty much chopped up, I'm gonna go ahead and add the basil now and mix it in, because once the avocado get in there, you know, sometimes the avocado that I have, they are not all the way ripe yet. You know, they have a little bit of chew to them. So I like them like that. Let me get a little fork or something. So now I'm just about to mix everything all, you know, try to get the basil mixed in throughout here. And then we're going to mix again. I might have to switch bowls, honestly. Honestly, I might have to get a bigger bowl because I still don't have the avocado in there. So let's see here. Where is a bigger bowl that I can use? Forgive me, family. I want to share this with you, and I don't want to not share, because I know a lot of people, a lot of us are into eating better, into fasting, into health, and the spiritual work is just one aspect of it, of treating yourself well and healing yourself mentally. You know, it's kind of hard to heal when you're eating a lot of fast food. It's kind of hard to even calm your mind, ease your mind, when the majority of your diet, yes, I like this a lot better. And as you can see, that little bit of salt, just within that little bit of time, has already started to render some of the juices from the tomato and started to soften the tomato up a lot. Okay. It's a real quick and easy salad. I chopped up half of one red onion. I'm just going to dump that in there like that. I don't know. Dr. Sabi's list might have changed by now. They might be saying now that onion isn't on the list anymore. I don't know. You know, I mean, I just don't. I have not been able to, you know, get with that list, because I think that sometimes, well, I definitely love Dr. Sabi. I think that that's the point that people miss sometimes when I say that I'm no longer like alkaline vegan. I just don't have time sometimes for all the energy that comes with that community, because it's just so petty that sometimes I feel like, you know, the focus is taken away from healing, because healing is so much deeper than just the food. It goes into that space of mentalism, mentality, and everything. And even this isn't something that monks would eat necessarily, because I watched this documentary on Netflix. I love documentaries. And they were talking about a chef. I can't think of her name, but anyway, she was a monk chef. And she was just talking about the different types of food, and I'm just trying to get as much juice out of here as I possibly can. But she was just talking about different foods that are too loud to the spirit. And, you know, that really made sense to me. You know, like they didn't eat garlic, onions, and there was a couple of other things that they wouldn't eat as well, because it made too much noise in the body. So like spicy things, peppers and stuff like that, they weren't touching that stuff because it interfered with their spiritual practice. And I guess I can understand that, because with a lot of people, I'm just butchering this avocado a little bit more. Because with a lot of people, they tend to understand themselves more spiritually after they fasted. You know, they're getting to know themselves on a whole different level, because that's what fasting does. Fasting forces you to listen to yourself, because you are basically putting a leash on your flesh and telling your flesh, no, like, no, we're going to do something else. We're going to focus on something else today. So you see, this avocado is a little bit more, it's not as ripe as I would like for it to be, but It's all right. This one is a little more perfect. But I'm putting basically half of an avocado to every tomato. That's the ratio that I'm using here. Half of an avocado to every 1 tomato. And I put 2 bunches of basil in here. Okay, 2 bunches of basil. And then I'm going to show y'all, you know, I heavily season it after this. The lemon juice and the lime juice is like the most important thing as far as the seasoning. I mean, as far as the dressing is concerned. I don't put any olive oil in here or anything because the avocado are oily enough. I see part of the pit of this avocado. I'm gonna just pull this out because I ain't got time for it right now to be babying it. I just gotta keep it moving because we're already 11 minutes in. And I just want you guys to see how this salad is going. And, you know, a salad like this, eating light, staying within your window, eating before 7 o'clock. Like my window today is 12 to 7. 12 to 7. I made a really good detox drink out of key limes. You know, I just don't really, I haven't been hard on myself since I stopped eating off of the list, which I still eat on the list. I just am not like beating myself up over it. I'm still planning on doing a fast or a cleansing spree with herbs and everything like that. That I plan on truly, see, I ain't got time to baby it. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly, but oh well. But I just don't have time for, you know, a whole bunch of editing and stuff like that. So this is just stuff that goes on in the kitchen sometimes. You just gotta roll with it. Okay. All right. So, but I still plan on eating, doing like a little cleanse, a moment of cleansing where I eat just raw foods. And I don't always like to limit myself to just eating on the list because it really limits my creativity as a food artist. I say, as I'm not a chef, I like to cook. I'm more of a homely kind of cook, but, and I love, you know, like different flavors and trying different foods and stuff. Like I've fallen in love with ramatans or ramatans, however you pronounce them. I don't know. But those little furry things that taste like a pear, yeah. I've been loving them things. And that's not on Dr. Sadie's list, are they? I don't know. I don't think they are. But this salad, it is so electrical. A very electrical salad. And my daughter really likes it. And I was able to get some of my friends to eat this. And now it's like a highly requested dish. And this is it. This is really all that's to it. I'm about to put some seasoning on it. You can leave it like this if you want to. You know, if you're strictly food from Sadie's list. Let me know if the list has changed. Any of these things aren't on the list anymore. Let me know. I've made this salad with parsley and blueberries before, which is really, really, really good. Avocado, parsley, and blueberry instead of the tomato with the onions and everything, and it was really good. Just gonna take a little quick taste here. It's good, but it needs some more citrus. Maybe even 2 more lemons. These are some juicy little lemons. Maybe 2 more lemons. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see how this goes. And you just taste and see how the flavors are going, how you like the flavors. add what you want. Quick, easy salad. Let me give it a taste. That's about right there. So now I'm adding this. I love this. It's got everything in it that I need. Every flavor that I want. I'm being kind of generous with it. You know, you don't really want to skimp on the flavor. Adding a little bit of garlic powder. Just plain and simple garlic powder right by itself. And a little bit of onion powder. And I use the powder, not the salt. I know they have like different garlic salts and stuff like that out there. I use the garlic powder so I can control the salt. Let's see what we're working with now. Yes. This is perfect. I can actually add a little bit more of this. And what would really be good in here is some olives. I just don't have any right now. But this is the salad, y'all. This is basically it. This is it. This is the salad. This is it. This is it. I hope that you guys enjoy. If you make it, let me know. But like I said, this salad is the type of thing that you want to be eating when you are doing spiritual work and when you're healing your body. All right, love y'all, family. Until next time, continue to vibrate love and vibrate well. Peace.